Hello travelers, this is going to be your elemental your elemental water reading, general reading for mid-October. This is going to be your mini cross reading. Before I get started with the reading, I wanted to just let you guys know that I had to take some time away. I shared something with you, something personal in, I think, the last time that I posted a video, and I really needed to just take some time, step away so I can regather myself. Matter of fact, I started seeing my therapist again, and so I've been going through therapy sessions, and some really ugly stuff has been coming up, but you know, got to deal with it. And so I wanted to thank all of you who have emailed me and shared your stories and your experiences with me. I really, really appreciate that. I do have the October readings posted up, the full readings up on the website. Those were posted up, I don't know when I posted them up. So if you're a member, you can go in and see those. If you want to just go in and take a look at the individual monthly readings, you can. You don't have to be a member. You can purchase the 48-hour access. I think that is working. So that's 2 days. I think it's $3, and you get to watch those videos, take notes, whatever it is you want to do. Okay? And so the time I've been away, I've been working a lot in my garden. That helps me out a lot to put my hands in the soil. I finally got my greenhouse built that I purchased last year. It's been sitting in my garage, even though panels are blowing off, so I'm not done with it yet. But I finally got some, got that up, and this weekend I'm going to be planting out my front bed. I have over 200 plants. That doesn't include the seeds and the bulbs and the corms that I have. So, and then I ended up buying like 6 new plants. So it's a real addiction for me, but it's a pretty healthy. It's a good one. So that's where I've been. That's what I've been doing. I fell down my stairs. This is the 6th time I've fallen down my stairs. This time I banged my knee up really, really bad, so I'm gimping around. But other than that, I'm doing okay. I do have the 3rd module of the class, the tarot class, almost completed. There's 6 modules to the major arcana course. And then I'm going to separate that out and do a course strictly on the pip cards. So I'm not exactly sure how many modules there are till I complete the major arcana, but I'm almost done with it, and then I'm going to be taking those live. And so I'll make that announcement when I'll try to send out a newsletter. I've written, I think, a couple of articles, not many. And so that's that. Anyway, I have with me the Radiant White deck. We will clarify if need be with Levita Sibila, and you'll get an opportunity to wrap the reading up with an angel answer card, okay? I've already done some meditation and shuffling on your sign. Please remember, this is a general reading for the signs of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. This is Sun, Moon, and Rising. If this doesn't resonate, go back and look at your moon or your rising sign and the other elementals that I've posted. If you recognize the situation, you want to get some more information, you can click on the little, let me see if I can get my finger up there right, the little eye that's going to show up right here in the corner. Click on that. That'll take you directly over to my website. When you get there, look for tarot consultations, and you can see the packages, the pricing that I have, and it also tells you how to book the whole bit. And so that's that. I'm going to turn the camera around. I'm going to do another rifle and another shuffle, and we'll get started with the reading. Okay. All right. Oh, whoa. Alrighty then. I hope everyone is well. Do you realize in 2 weeks we'll be going into November 2021? We are a month away. We'll be a month away from 2022. Can you believe that? Isn't that crazy? And the more things have changed, the more they've stayed the same, right? Okay, so here we go. What is at the heart of the matter? Oh, a relationship of some kind. The Two of Cups. What is the foundation of this reading? Oh, the Death card. So if not an ending, a change, most certainly. What is the energy of the near or distant past? The Five of Wands. You know, this is almost the same story that I just did for the elemental, I want to say air, where a King of Cups came out. Okay, what is the unknown factor? The Ten of Cups. Wow, isn't that interesting? What is the energy of the near or distant future? Wow, the Three of Swords. And what is the energy over the entire reading? It is the Ace of Cups. This is almost the exact same story that I just told for the elemental air thing. Isn't that something? Okay, so I'm obviously picking up on something here. So, right in the center, I have the Two of Cups. Now, traditionally, the Two of Cups is known as the romance or the soulmate card or the love of my life card. But basically, the Two of Cups is simply about having a relationship in which there is mutual trust, respect, and affection. I've seen this card. This is the exchange of ideas. One person making the other person better. The sum of the parts being better than the sum of the whole being better than the two parts, if that makes any sense. I've seen this card show up when it's not about romantic relationships, but also business partnerships. I always speak to you guys about one of my favorite groups, Steely Dan. Those guys were together over 20 years. Walter Becker passed away. It was Walter Becker and Donald Fagen. Was it last month? Oh God, my heart was broken. The bass player, Dusty, I can't think of his name, for ZZ Top passed away. Those guys had been together 52 years. I don't know, some marriages don't last that long, right? So it could be that kind of relationship. I've seen this card show up when there is the possibility of joining into a new type of relationship, even a business relationship, some type of offer being put forth. But we see here, I do get the sense that this is really a romantic issue and that something has come to an end in this relationship. The unknown factor here is this Ten of Cups. Out of the Radiant White deck or the White Smith deck, the Ten of Cups is a very, very positive card. It doesn't even have an effect, let's say, on any of the negative cards, right? It kind of overshadows those. But what I like to ask people about this Ten of Cups and taking a look at it, because what we see is the family scene. We see the couple, we see the kids dancing around. There's their house in the background. They're in this green, verdant valley. They've got water flowing through it. Everything that they could possibly want, right? But yet, the cups are in a rainbow, and rainbows are illusory. They do not exist. It is a trick and a play of light, right? And water vapor. So sometimes this card will come up, and even though it has a happy, positive connotation, this could be the idea of, you taking a look at what really does it mean to have a happy family, or what really does it mean that everybody could have everything they possibly want. This could be the idea of illusions in terms of what we think this scene really means, if that makes any sense. Okay, it's a rainbow. Here with this Five of Wands, what we have is a conflict of some sort. So this is a situation where maybe the truth needs to come out, where you got to have an argument or a fight so that the truth can come out. This can be about competition. This could be fighting over children and or fighting like children over what this scene means. And we see that this ends in heartbreak and sorrow and disappointment, an attack on the feeling center. But this card also comes with a message, right? It has a sense of vision, and it says that, sometimes things are painful, but the pain should only last a short time. Okay? This is not the 9 of Swords or the 10 of Swords or the 8 of Swords. It's the 3. Sometimes I've seen this card show up when there's some kind of message that is going to arrive, in which it's going to be a very, very painful message. So over this whole reading, we have this Ace of Cups. A lot of readers will say, oh, it's about new love or new romance. That's a possibility. What aces are opportunities, okay? It doesn't necessarily mean anything's going to happen. It just says, an opportunity may be presented to you. But also what I like to think about this Ace of Cups is this idea, if you look at it, with the water flowing from the cup. This could be the idea of purging and releasing informations, peace and healing descending down upon you, and you're able to release all of those painful emotions in the situation that has happened or that has occurred. Now, at the very foundation of this is the Death card, and we know that death is a state of change. You go from the physical to the spiritual, right? But it also is, it's the cosmic scissors. It comes to cut things, things that have run their course. Maybe the relationship has run out of road after, 10, 12, 15, 18 years. Maybe the relationship has run its course. The two of you have outgrown each other. Here, the king is dead there, okay? And it's just one of those situations where it has come to an end. This is quite clear from the cards. What I want to do is to take a look and see if there's any extra information here. Wrong book. All my books are spread all over because as I said, I'm working on the course. So let's just see here if any of these cards can tell me anything being next to this Death card. And so I will start in the order in which they fell. So we'll start with the Two of Cups here. There is nothing about the Two of Cups with the Death card. So I'm going to move to the Five of Wands. I don't think there's anything here either. There's not. 10 of Cups with the Death card. Nothing about the 10 of Cups with the Death card. And finally, the 3 of Swords. And, it's really, I'm sad to say, rather self-explanatory. Okay? Again, this card, indicates a time to focus on your future and let go of the past. And it's telling you to move forward with faith and trust. That's what this card is telling you. But none of these cards tell me anything about here with the Death card. And so, unfortunately, this is the end of some type of relationship, a long-term relationship. We are under a lot of stress. I think what I find to be most interesting is that there are no pentacles here. So it's not about finances or the doing of something. This is really about the desire, nature, the focus and the determination. Maybe you're fighting to save this, right? Or someone's trying to fight to save what this represents here. But there's going to be sadness and disappointment here. So what we have is the swords, the thoughts, the words, the ideas, the communications with the emotions. The Death card it marks the situation with an irreversible finality. Let me put it to you that way. Let me give you some information on the Death card. it indicates a time to look at the old and release it so that it can transform to a higher level. It asks you to look at issues of trust, letting go, attachment, and obsession. It indicates that a major change is about to occur in your life, in which outdated concepts and outmoded concepts will be discarded for something new, a newer, better lifestyle. It indicates that a stage of life is coming to an end. It is asking that you face the future and accept the changes and adapt accordingly. It indicates major transformations in the near future and rethinking one's life and beliefs, which will bring about positive changes and eventually renewal. It tells of the recognizing of the end to a situation or a change. It indicates it is necessary for you to look at your life and to question the amount of energy that you are putting into relationships. You need to decide whether it is necessary to let go in order to save energy. That's what this card is telling us. I don't have to read anything else. I don't have to pull any Sabila cards here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow you to formulate a question for the, what do you call it? Angel answer cards. Now please keep in mind, as I say, this is a general reading. This is, it can't be true for every single Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces that's saying this, right? And so again, that requires a personal reading. And the personal reading is where I take your birth information, your name, your birth date, your sun sign, and the name, birth date, and sun sign of the individual in question. And then I read those cards for you. That's how I pick the two of you out of the collective. And then I can give you more specific information. But this is definitely saying for someone out there, maybe, a few of you, this relationship is going to come to an end. And what it's requiring, it is requiring that you, even, looking at this, if I subtract the 2 of cups from the 10, that gives me 8 cups, somebody walking away. And so this card is saying, you're going to have to rethink what this really means, because maybe it was all an illusion. Not that it's not possible, right? But that maybe you're going to have to rethink and reassess that, because the way you've been thinking about it before is no longer going to fit going forward. Well, meditation brings answers. And so if you find yourself in a situation perhaps where you are thinking about walking away from a relationship, meditation brings answers. Trying to come up with an intellectual answer to your concerns has not been successful. That is because the solutions you seek can only be found by going within, through meditation or inner spiritual work. You may also gather insights from your nighttime dreams, or your subconscious create solutions for you that are not available to your waking mind. That's what I have for you, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces for October. I do hope those messages help. Until next time, be well, stay safe, and namaste.